On November 2, 2007, at about 3 p.m., a woman in her early 40s, pretending to be a pilgrim but actually sent by MBC TV, approached a volunteer helper in the chapel in Naju carrying a hidden video camera. She told the volunteer helper that she was worried about the possibility of her husband's infidelity and even of bringing home his child born out of wedlock. And that was why she came to Naju to ask for prayers so that she could have her own baby. She asked the volunteer helper to arrange a meeting with Julia, but the volunteer helper asked her to write a letter instead. She also asked the volunteer helper if she could make an offering with a personal check. The volunteer helper said yes. MBC TV then edited and broadcast this video footage to make it appear that Julia was demanding and collecting money in return for her prayers. The true fact is that Julia has never asked for money in return for prayers or accepted any money as payment for prayers. MBC TV also stated that the wealth of Julia and Julio, her husband, kept increasing along with their rising reputation. During the MBC reporter's visit to Naju, the financial records of Julia and Julio's assets were shown to them. They saw that Julia and Julio's wealth was much less than they expected, and only said in the video that their wealth increased many times, referring to the rise in the market value of the land which Julia and Julio owned at the site for the future basilica and which they intend to donate to the church when Naju is officially approved. The total amount of the property tax paid by Julia and Julio last year was about 325,000 Korean won, or $325. This amount is less than the typical tax paid by an owner of a small apartment in the Naju area. MBC's exaggeration and distortion seem quite excessive. In its video, MBC continued to promote the viewers' suspicion by saying, "How could Julia and Julio, who are not employed, raise the money to buy land on the mountain?" The fact is that Julio, who worked for the city of Naju for many years, retired in 1999. With his substantial retirement payment, Julio purchased the land on the mountain. He also continues to receive a pension every year from the city of Naju. MBC TV ignored all these facts in reporting on Julia and Julio's finances. The video produced by MBC TV also contained a testimony by a woman who claimed to be a local resident of Singwangri, which is the name of the area where the Blessed Mother's Mountain is located. The woman said that juliakim was making money by not paying taxes. The village head of Singwangri, however, watched MBC TV's video and testified as follows. He said that this woman appearing in the video was a stranger to his village and that MBC was promoting division and discord in his village by spreading false information.